Draft 1.1, we shipped one, it's now 1.1. What's in a 0.1? Well, it could be enough to make you a pipeline hero. Python-based, lightweight, compositing, video processing toolset. So it's designed to automate your typical post-render tasks. It allows you to do quick comps, A over B, B over A, some slates, some lookup tables, both applying and also creation. You might want to pump out some QuickTimes automatically, some MPEGs, some H.264 codec, MOVs, some AVIs. There's the various image file formats that we support, and the new thing, as well as a few other features, but the most important one in 1.1 is the new multi-channel EXR support, and specifically both read and write, both tiles and scanline-based EXRs, both in the ZIP1 and the ZIP16 compression, which allows us to effectively, on the draft tile assembler tool, allows us to support, fully support EXRs. Now, key thing with draft is the fact that it is free whilst you continue to be on annual support, but bear in mind that the newer version, it does just need a license. So on requesting your Deadline 6.1 license, because obviously you'll need a new license for an updated license for Deadline 6.1, you just need to make sure you also request a newer draft 1.1 license as well. Let's just have a quick look at draft. So here's a couple of examples here where we've got an image sequence here. The revert is the change with regard to nodes, because the first time I've come away from the node view, it knows I've made changes, and it's just double checking. You sure you don't want to save that? No, I don't, thank you. So let's just have a look at the draft jobs here. So we've got an image sequence here, kindly provided to us by Analog Studios in London, and this is just going to create a QuickTime MOV, and it's also going to downsize the actual resolution of the image sequence as well. And we can just requeue the job because I previously ran it. Draft works on all three operating system platforms. It's 32 and 64-bit. It's lightweight because it's effectively just Python. It's a wrapper. When you load it, it automatically updates itself. Draft comes with Deadline, so if you notice in your draft, in your Deadline repository, there's a draft folder, 3 operating system binary executable paths in there, together with a nice little directory called samples, which is the collection of a few images, a few thumbnails, and Python scripts to really get you started on how to work with draft. So we've got a slave running here. It's picked up the image sequence and it's rendering the draft job and creating the QuickTime for us. We've also got another job here as well. This one, it's going to take that exactly same image sequence, but it's going to make it into a movie. But whilst making it into a movie, it's going to actually put some annotations on there. It's going to put a nice studio watermark image that we've got, because we want to do some nice branding. It's going to put a slate across it. It's going to put the file path, and we'll probably put a title. We'll put a title on the front, just to say it's our studio. This is the title, perhaps, of the project. And we can automate all of this, and effectively it's just a Python script that just runs. So that first one's completed already. Let's just let the other one render away. And we'll have a look at the first one, which has created a QuickTime here. This image sequence was previously 1280 720, and that's now raised this down slightly, and it's also encoded it as a JPEG QuickTime MOV. So that's all ready to ship, and it's all being automated by Deadline via the draft product. So we'll just let this other job render away as well. We can actually have a look at the slave log as well, actually, just to see quite what's going on. You can see here it's processing the frames. So you get feedback. You can see the image sequence will be being pulled in on demand by the machine, as it creates the movie. Obviously, because we're creating the movie, it needs to just be done on one machine. But if you were perhaps doing some image encoding where perhaps you were just changing file formats, well, that's just 3 lines of Python script. Import the draft library, Python library, the input footage, and the third and final line is the output footage, and we just write the images out. So if we're manipulating an image sequence, then actually we can distribute that across multiple nodes. So very quickly offloading as much of this kind of draft kind of work is a fantastic advantage. I'll just let that job finish because I think it'd be good for us just to see quite what it's produced. There you go, done. Just shut that slow. So it's the one I called after. So it's put a title, top left. It's put the file path padded down the bottom. It's put a ThinkBox logo as a watermark across it. There's a frame counter in the top right. The file path obviously updates in the bottom left, and in the top left today's date. All updating, and the whole thing has been created as a QuickTime mod. Right, that's draft. Awesome.